Hey you guys, Poppy here from Poppy's Farm, and I had a lot of requests about what in the world is going on with my tractor that you guys seen on Snapchat. So here's the deal. My tractor, it started having a few little hiccups, and a carburetor, for example, for my tractor was like $360 to $420. I needed the points and distributor and cap and all that. And I bought that, and that was like $200 and some. So everything I bought with the little tractor, because they're starting to get a little rare and stuff, I'm paying that novelty price. And that novelty price is quite expensive. And with these old tractors, a lot of times I've noticed that they just kind of go to the wayside because they become way too expensive to work on. And, this little tractor, I felt like we was going down that road and we was going down it quick because I had already started to look for another little tractor. And this is a dandy little tractor. The problem is it just wasn't real dependable. And a lot of that dependability comes with age, and then you need to buy a lot of parts to get the dependability back up. Well, I really needed quite a few parts, when I started looking into it, it was going to cost me $1,200–1,500, and again, that's another old tractor. And so I thought long and hard, and I decided, with talking to my dad and a little bit of research online, I came up with, not just me, I mean, there's other people who've done this, but that a tractor doesn't have a monster engine like this one. It's just a 25 horse gas tractor. Is what the original specs called for. And so what I've done is I've modified it a little, and what we did was we added a pulley to the motor here. Originally we did a double pulley, the other side locked up, and we just got a single belt, but originally we had the double belt. I removed the pistons and everything out of the engine so we don't have any any resistance or anything. That way it turns as freely as possible. And so what we did after that, I'm not, a person with a lot of metal tools. So, I just have what the general person has and just general working around a farm, mechanic tools and things like that. And with that, we took and we used this L channel with the pre-drilled holes, and we used U-bolts, and we bolted it up and lined that up. And so this is the little tractor now. We've got a belt on it. If you guys are kind of interested, we'll go ahead and we'll see if we can start it up. And it might be a little hard to do with one hand, and if it is, we'll try we'll try it a little different. Okay. Hang on just a second. Alright, there's the little tractor running. You can see the little belts now. The original hydraulics work now. Got quite a bit of power. Everything runs and drives. Everything runs and drives as it should. The little tractor really has it has done wonders since we've started this. And I ran across a little research paper, and this guy said he dyno tested a few tractors, and several of them were 40 horse tractors, and out of 40 horse tractors they were generating right around 22 horse. And so 22 horse, that's really not a whole lot. So you can buy like from Harbor Freight or a Kohler, those different kinds of little engines. You can run across something like that, and then that means that you're able to take this kind of tractor and you're able to put it back into commission. And the other part is think about it like this. If you have a tractor that's costing $400 for a repair, or something that costs $400 for a whole new motor every time, it's a whole lot cheaper to run. And if you're running a farm on the budget that I am, you know, and try to run a little bit of a cheaper farm, then, you know, a tractor with the ability to cost a whole lot less is for sure your ticket there. And I just wanted to share this. I ran across an article. It's called the 8 horse 8N, and that guy took a 8 horse Briggs and runs an 8N tractor. Now, granted, he also says that he can't get out of first gear. Everything pretty well bogs the engine down. Now, so what I went with was the 420cc from Harbor Freight, and it seems to be plenty, but just in case if I ever was to, you know, run across maybe a 40 horse tractor, I think I would try maybe one of the 22s twin cylinders from Harbor Freight. And I think those right there would probably run a bigger tractor as well. And I mean, you're talking about, I know, $700, $800, but you're also talking about you could probably buy a tractor for $500 or $600, because you're buying, you know, in essence, just an old junk tractor. And then this allows that you know, the average guy to be able to repair the tractor, you know, and some tractor repairs can be very difficult, and they require some specialty tools and so on and so forth. So just a little video. I had a few requests about what was going on with my tractor. How come it had 2 engines? Was that like a pony engine and some stuff like that? So this is to answer those questions. I hope that you know, it inspires a few people to bring those old tractors that might have ended up you know, in the scrap heap. Maybe we can bring those tractors back. And thanks so much for everybody who subscribed and liked. And you know, you guys are really what makes this content, and I really appreciate you guys. Thanks so much. Poppy's Farm 2019. Love to see you out there. Have a great day.